Naomi Osaka is a Japanese female professional tennis player, and she is the first Asian woman who has achieved the #1 ranking in the world tennis ranking. In addition to this, she has also completed the first Japanese Grand Slam singles with a massive victory. Well, every tennis fan knows Naomi Osaka, but do you know about the rest of her life or her family? How she achieved such great success? Well, let's find out. But before we start the video, give our video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to know all about your favorite sports stars. And let's get started. Naomi was born on October 16, 1997, in Osaka City, and her family consists of 4 members: her father, who is an American, her Japanese mother, who came from the Republic of Haiti, and an older sister, who is just 1 year older than her. Naomi started playing tennis at the age of 3. She did so because of her sister's influence. In 2001, her family emigrated to the United States, Elmont, Long Island in New York, where Naomi's parental grandparents used to live. Her mother started working for a Japanese company so that she could support her household. On the other hand, Naomi and her sister, Mari, used to practice tennis for about 6 hours every day at the National Tennis Center, which is also the venue of the US Open. Then in 2006, the Osaka family moved to Florida. In August 2007, Naomi won the girls' 14 doubles of the National Public Parks Championship with her sister Mari, and she signed a sponsorship agreement with Yonex back in 2008. In addition, at the age of only 14, she was able to qualify for the professional tour, making her debut at the IFT Women's Circuit Montego Bay tournament. After that, she participated in the professional lower category tours for a more challenging environment and experience, without paying any attention to the junior tournaments. Furthermore, in June 2013, she won second place at the ITF Women's Circuit El Paso tournament, although she lost to Santa Morgan in the final match. Then in September of the same year, Naomi finally turned to professional tennis and broke through the qualifying for the first time in the Bank of the West Classic in July 2014. In the first round, she played a big upset against Samantha Stosur, who is the 2011 US Open queen, with the help of the fastest serve of 193 kilometers per hour, and she won this match by 2-1. After that, she participated in the Rising Stars exhibition of the WTA Finals and defeated Caroline Garcia to win the championship. In addition, at the Australian Open held in January 2016, she broke through the qualifying, and as a result, she participated in the main round of the Grand Slam for the first time. The 2017 season was a sluggish year for Naomi, but in December 2017, Naomi met an important person of her life, Sasha Bajan. Sasha became Naomi's coach at that time, and she was the hitting coach of Serena Williams, who has won the women's singles in the 4 major tournaments 23 times. In March 2018, Naomi participated in the BNP Paribas Open in Indian Wells of the WTA Premier Tournaments. Following the 4 major tournaments in the tour category, she defeated the former world #1 Maria Sharapova in the first game. After that, Naomi continued to play excellent games, defeating Karolina Pliskova, who was ranked 5th in the world in the quarterfinals, and Simona Halep, who was ranked 1st in the world in the semifinals. And in the final, she beat Daria Kasinskaya and won her first WTA tour. Winning the WTA Premier Tournament in singles was her first major success as a Japanese woman, and this victory raised her world ranking from 44th to 22nd. However, at the French Open in Wimbledon, after she ended up losing the 3rd round, Naomi confessed on Instagram that she was feeling pressure and was overcoming it. After that, Naomi participated in the US Open from August to September in 2018 with the 20th seed. She advanced to the Grand Slam Best 4 for the first time in 22 years as a Japanese woman, as Naomi beat Madison Key straight in the semifinals, going on to the first Grand Slam final in Japanese women's history. She then beat Serena Williams straight in the final and won her first Grand Slam victory at the age of 20. And according to the final world ranking of the year 2018, she had risen to 5th place. In January 2019, Naomi defeated Elena Svitolina in the quarterfinals at the Australian Open. At this point, Naomi reached Japan's highest ranking and 3rd or higher in the world. In the semifinals, she had beat Karolina Pliskova. Then in the final, where the winner would become #1 in the world ranking, she defeated Petra Kvitova and won her first victory in the Australian Open. On January 28th, Naomi broke Lena's 2nd place record in the world ranking by becoming the first Asian to beat the 1st place for both men and women. However, after she broke her coaching relationship with Sasha in February, Osaka rushed into a slump. But after her father, Leonard Francois, took over as an alternate coach in September, she advanced to the finals for the second consecutive year at the Tour Pan-Pacific Open, held in Osaka. And in this tournament, she won the tour's fourth victory over Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova in the finals. After that, at the China Open, she defeated the world ranking #1 Ashley Barty in the finals. It was the first time in history that a Japanese player had won 2 consecutive tournaments, and it proved that she would always come back from the slump. The final world ranking of that year in 2019, Naomi was the 3rd place. In May 2020, due to the tour interruption under the COVID-19 pandemic restrictions, the esports charity tournament, Stay at Home Slam, using the Nintendo Switch Mario Tennis Aces, was held. At this tournament, Naomi played a match against Japanese male tennis player Nishikori played with an American DJ Steve Aoki, and Naomi paired with an American model Haley Baldwin. However, the game ended due to an internet connection problem when the Nishikori pair took a break in the second game. After that, she participated in the US Open as the 4th seed, and when she advanced to the finals, she defeated Victoria Azarenka in a reversal and made her second victory in the US Open in 2 years. Her final world ranking of the year in 2020 was 3rd, and at the 2021 Australia Open in the 4th round, Naomi struggled with a match point against Garbine Muguruza Blanco. Still, Naomi succeeded in reversing without losing her composure, and since then, she had defeated Su Wei-Shea in the quarterfinals and Serena Williams in the semifinal straight. Finally, Naomi beat Ashley Barty in the final and achieved the Australian Open's second victory in 2 years. Meanwhile, on May 31st, after the second round of the French Open, Naomi announced on Twitter that she would withdraw from the tournament as she confessed that she had been suffering from depression for a long time, since the 2018 US Open. In particular, Naomi was very stressed by questions from the media that ignored the player's mental status. At the 2020 UE Open, Naomi entered the match venue in 7 games from the first round to the final, wearing a mask bearing the names of different black victims killed by police shootings and assaults. This showed that she was suffering mentally. Naomi was born in a family whose father is from Haiti and whose mother is Japanese, and has a history of moving to the United States. So at the age of 3, Naomi herself was a racial minority, and this kind of experience gave Naomi the starting point for human rights awareness. Naomi said, "Before I am an athlete, I am a black woman, and as a black woman, I feel as though there are much more important matters at hand that need immediate attention, rather than watching me play tennis, leveraging the power of my sport." Naomi has been actively participating in the issues involving racism and human rights violations, and as a result, Naomi had been named one of the 100 most influential people in the world by the American news magazine Time. The following words are Naomi's answers when asked by a reporter about the mask she was wearing. "Well, what was the message that you got was more the question. I feel like the point is to make people start talking. The problem of discrimination cannot be solved by the activities of one player." Naomi hopes that all of the people who see her in action think about human rights issues. Naomi has an outstanding talent as a professional tennis player, and in addition, Naomi's words give some people great courage, and others deep awareness of current social issues in the world. And that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. And thank you for watching.